Hello friends, today in this live stream we will be building a Disney Plus Hotstar UI clone inside HTML and CSS. So basically Hotstar is also a subscription based service video streaming website where you can watch movies, sports, any sort of digital content, web series. So we will try to build out a clone here. So basically if you go to this website hotstar.in, you will see this is the interface about this website. You have this menu. This is the header section. This is a search form basically. If you drag down, you will now see all the web series out there. So we will try to make this interface inside HTML and CSS. So if you're watching it for the very first time, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me show you the demo here. So basically this will be the video slider, image slider that you see. This is the Disney Plus Hotstar logo. This is a header section, TV, music, sports, premium. This is a search field. You can see here you can search anything. This is a subscribe button, login button. And if I drag down, you will now see this is popular movies section, recommended for you. This is the video slider. You can see that. So we will try to replicate this effect, guys, using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this is a UI design that we will be building here. So if you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So we will try to replicate this. So for this, we will not be using any sort of third-party library. This is all we doing inside JavaScript for this slider that you see here. So let me change the title. We also will be using JavaScript here. You can see that. So for all the source code, guys, if you're watching it, you can go to the description of this blog post. So here I have given all the source code, HTML, CSS and JavaScript for this tutorial, so you can download it. So let me just show you how to build this interface from scratch. So first of all, we will go step by step. We will build out this navigation bar. First of all, this is a search field, this button, all this stuff. So let me create a new file here, which will be hotstar.html. And here we will be giving a title, that is Disney Plus Hotstar UI clone in HTML5 and CSS3. So inside this, guys, now what we need to do is that first of all we will build out the navigation bar. So for building this, we need to write the HTML for this. So navigation, it will have the class of Nav Bar. Inside this we will have this images, which is logo.png. This is the Disney Plus Hotstar logo. If I refresh it and if I refresh here, nothing will be shown. Let me see. Logo.png. So this is the logo that we are using here, guys. You can see that this is a logo. If you see, so we are using this logo. So if I again open this, so nothing will be shown. So first of all we need to style this. That's why I think it was not showing. After this image we will have unordered list, and inside this we will have this list items. You can see that this is the first list item which is shown here, which is TV. You can see that. Similarly, here this UL needs to be given a class which is unordered list. So give it a class of this is nav links, and this li will be having class of nav items. So basically we can copy this 3 4. So basically this will be changing to movies, sports, premium. And inside this also, guys, we will have anchor tag as well. So basically anchor tag. This will go to nothing, just this one. Close the anchor tag. So basically just paste it, copy this and repeat it for this one, this one and this one. So after this, now we will have the right container class after this UL. So inside this we will have an input field of type text. So here this will be, let me give a class to it of search box, and the placeholder will be simply search. So basically this will be a search field. Uh, After this we will have a simple button, and this will be having the class of subbtn, subscribe, like this. And lastly we will have an anchored element. This will be saying login, and we will be giving a class to it of login link. That's it. So this completes the navigation section HTML, guys. You can see that this is the HTML which is there. So now we need to write the CSS. So for writing the CSS, it is pretty simple. We will include the file link relative style.css. So we will go to the style.css and just make a new file here, which is hotstar.css. Just change its hotstar.css. So just open this file here, and here we will write the code which is required for styling this. So here we will style all the elements. We will remove the margin to 0, padding to also 0, and box sizing to border box. And then what we will do is that we will target the body, change the width to 100%. Background I will change to this color, which is 0C111B. Position I will change to relative. Font family we will change to Roboto sans serif. So you can see that the background color is changed. You can now see this logo as well. So now we will style this Nav Bar class. So for Nav Bar we need to give width of 100%, height of also 80 pixel. Position we need to give it as fixed, top to 0, left to 0. So if you do this, so you will now see this is the logo which is styled here. And also we need to give it a padding of 0.4%, and then also we need to change the background to this one, 0C11B. Z index we need to change to 9. Display flex, and align the items in the center position. So if you do this, now you can see that this is a search field, subscribe button, login. So after this nav bar styling, now we will style the logo. So here we will be giving a height of 70 pixel. I think I forgot to attach this class. So here we need to give this class, which is image class brand logo. So now you can see the logo is successfully styled here. Now we will target the navigation links. So margin top, it will be 10 pixel. Display flex, list style to none. So you can see that. So now we will target the navigation items anchor elements. So first of all we will remove the underline which you see text decoration none. We will give margin from the left position to 20 pixel and then text transform to capitalize. So this will be changed to capital letters. Color we will change to white. Opacity will be 0.9. So after this guys, so if you're joining it for the very first time, you are building this Disney plus Hotstar UI clone guys. So if you go to hotstar.in or .com, you watch your favorite movies. So you will try to building this interface. So you can now see this is all that is needed here. So here after this, we will now target write container. So we will change the display property to block, margin left to auto. And now we will target search box class. We will remove the border. You can see border is removed. We will give border from the bottom position 1 pixel solid and this color which is AAA. Background will be transparent. Outline will be none. You can see that background is removed here. And we need to change the color to white. Text color to white. Height to 30 pixel. Width to 300 pixel. Sorry, 250. Text transform, capitalize. You can see that. Font size. Font size we need to change of 16 pixel. Font weight is 500. And we also have a transition of 0.5 second. And now basically when we focus this input field, search box, focus pseudo class, so basically we will change the width to 400 pixel and also change the border color to 1F80E0. So now you can see if I focus in this input field here, the width will change here like this. The border will also change. And then guys, you will target the subscribe button which you see. So here we will change the background to this color 1F80, height to 30 pixel, padding 0.20 pixel. So now you can see the background has been changed. You also need to change the color to white, text color. Border radius is 5 pixel. Border we need to remove it. Outline to also none. And text transform to uppercase. So this will be in capital letters. Font weight 700. So now you can see that font size to also 12 pixel, margin 10 pixel. So now you can see that. So now we will target the login link class. Color we will change to white. Opacity we will change to 0.9. And text transform we will say uppercase. Font size we will say 15 pixel. Font weight to 700. And we will remove the underline, text decoration to none. So now you can see that. So now you can see this completes this navigation bar here. You will see that. The only thing which is remaining guys, you can see this is the things which are remaining here. Let me see, I forgot to add these classes. Let me see. If you see in the hotstar.html, when I have these classes, which is nav items. So if you see in the HTML, this is nav items, this is nav links, ahref. Sorry, this needs to be inside this TV, movies, and sports. So just make this adjustment, premium. So now basically you will see it will be printed out here. You can see that TV, sports, movies, premium. So this is your header section, which is complete, guys. You can see that this contains the logo, search field, subscribe, login. After this, we will now make the image slider that you see here. This is a slider we will make now. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So now we will make this slider. So for this we need to create a data.js file which will hold all the data images. So right here, just make a data.js file. All the source code is given. So this is basically a array of JSON objects. Each object contains a name property, description, and the actual image which is used here. So you can see all these images we have stored inside the images folder, which we are using here, which is slider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can take any images of your choice and store it inside this data.js file inside this object. So you just need to create movies. So we are just now we need to simply include these files inside our hotstar.html file. Right here at the bottom we can include this script source data.js. That's it. So after this, guys, we also need to write the custom JavaScript for this, for image slider. So script.js, and now first of all we need to write the HTML for this. So HTML is very easy. If you see here, basically for this we will have a carousel container, and inside this we will have a class of carousel, and then inside this we will have a carousel div class of slider, and then we will have slide content. So inside slide content we will put the basically the heading of the slide. So this will have the class of movie title. You will put the movie name, so lock key. Then we will have a paragraph which will have the class of movie description. So this is the actual description of the movie, guys. You can change it to any movie description. It is totally up to you. So I will paste it, and lastly we will show the image after this paragraph. So just paste it. So basically now if you refresh your page, you will now see one image will be shown here, one static image. If I refresh it, you can see that this is the first image which is shown here. This is the first image. This is not moving like this, so we need to make it interactive using JavaScript, but first of all we are just writing the HTML. So similarly guys, you will just copy paste it 3 more times. For let me do it 3, 4. So here you will just change your title and the slider images. This will be for 3, 3, 4. So if you just refresh it now, so there will be 4 images which will be there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we need to create a carousel or a slider. Basically one images will be followed by another. So first of all we need to style it using CSS. So now basically what we will do it side by side. So we will move to the hotstar.css file. So to write the CSS for this, It's very easy. If you see here, first of all we will target the carousel container class. So here you will give position to relative, and we will give the width to 100%, height to also 450 pixel, padding we will say 20 pixel 0, overflow X to hidden, and then margin top, it will be 80 pixel. So now you can see that there is some spacing here in between the images. So now we need to target each individual image. First of all, we will create the carousel class. We will change the display to flex. We will change it. We will give each image a width of 92%, height of 100%. So this will have this carousel effect, guys. You can see that the images will be shown. This is one image. This is second image. You can see that. So now what we need to do is that after this we also need to put the position to relative. So 11 people are watching the stream. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, margin to auto, and that's it. Now we will be styling the slider class, which is dot slider. We will change the flex to 0 0 auto. We will say margin right to 30 pixel, position to relative. You can now see. And also for this carousel we will change the background to RGBA 0.5 for the opacity. Then we will also make the border radius to 10 pixel just to make it slightly round with a semicolon. This is required. Border radius is 5 pixel. Width of this slider will be 100% and height will be also 100%. Left will be 0, and we will also have a transition of slightly 0.1 second, sorry 1 second, and the overflow part will be hidden. So now guys, you can see the slider is now ready. This is second slider, this is third slider, this is fourth image here, like this. So it is all, we are not written any JavaScript code, it is just the CSS. So inside the slider we will target each image. We will give it a width of 70% and a min height of 100%. Object fit, we will say it will be cover. We will change the display to block, and margin from the left position we will say it is auto. So right here it will be now in the center position, you will now see. And in the basically, if you see, we also need to target the slide content class, slide content. So here you will say position to absolute, width to 50%, height to also 100%. So then we will change the Z index property to true. Background we will say it is linear gradient to right, and the color is this one 030 B17 80%, and then this color which is 0C111 B00, and color I will change the text color to white. So now you can see the description and the title of the movie is coming here. You can see that this is the title and the description. Now basically we will style this title which is appearing here. So inside the movie title class we will style it. So padding we will give from the left position will be 50 pixel. Text transform to capitalize. Margin top to 80 pixel. Then we will style this description which is appearing here. So movie description, so we will give it a width of 80%, line height of 30 pixel, padding from the left position to 50 pixel, and margin from the top will be 30 and opacity will be 0.8. So now you can see it is successfully styled here. Now it is looking pretty good. It has some spacing. You can now see how smoothly this transition effect is taking place, this carousel effect, like this. It is giving you this website feel of Hotstar. Basically, if you go to hotstar.in, this also contains this nice little carousel effect here. Basically, you have these buttons. We will create it using JavaScript. All these buttons that you see here. So after this, what we need to do, we will now write the JavaScript part. So for writing the JavaScript, just we will go to, so here go to Hotstar, and basically here we need to say hotstar.js. We need to include this. So now you can see the image is static here. It is not moving. So we haven't written the JavaScript. So this is not complete slider. So now we need to make it interactive. So we will now make a new file which is hotstar.js. So this is the JavaScript code which is required. So first of all we will target the carousel by document.querySelector, and here we will pick out the class which is given, which is carousel, and basically we will make an array of sliders, and the slide index will be 0 by default. And then basically we will create a function which will actually create the slide. This will be an arrow function, and the very first thing we will do, we will check for the slide index. If it is greater than equal to the movies.length, as you know guys, inside data.js, movies is an array, so it contains these 4 objects. So we are just comparing it. If it is greater than the movies index, length, then we will make slide index to 0. So here we will say slide document.create element. We will create a div element. After this we will create an image element as well. So document.create element, create element. We will create an image element dynamically, and also we will create a div element again for the content, and then we will create a h1 for the movie title. So create element, so this will be h1, and for the description we will create a paragraph, movie description. So create element, paragraph. So after this guys, what we need to say, image element, we need to embed this, so append child, and here we need to say document.create text node, like this. So then we also need to append the child document.create text node, movies, and slide index. We will take the name of the movie, so dot name, and if I just call this function which is create slide at the very bottom, basically here we will be using a for loop, let I is equal to 0, I smaller than 3 I plus plus, we will say create slide, and here basically we will have a set interval method, and inside this method we will call create slide. About after 3 seconds, 3-second delay will be there, you can see that. So after you do this, if you see, nothing will be displayed yet. For this, guys, what we need to say is that after you put the name, we also need to append the description of the paragraph. Document.create text note, movies slide index dot description, and also we need to now append the child h1. We need to add the h1 heading and also the paragraph. After that we need to append the slide append child content, and now we need to also append the image, and now inside carousel we need to append this slide. So append child slide, that's it. So we will simply say setting up the image. So now to setting up the image, we will simply say image element dot source. So this will be equal to movies slide index dot image. So we are just dynamically adding the source attribute, and then we will say slide index plus plus. So we will increment it, and we will setting up the elements, which is slide dot class name. So this will be equal to slider. We are dynamically attaching classes content dot class name. So this will be slide content h1 dot class name. So this will be movie title, and p dot class name. This will be movie description. That's it. And now basically we'll say sliders dot push the actual slide, and then basically we'll say if sliders dot length. Basically this is a formula to write here. So just write this, and now basically your slide will be showing. Let me paste it once again. What is the problem here? Why it is not? If you open here the script.js, so inside data.js you will now see there is all this hotstar.html. We are importing data.js. So now you can see that, guys, this slider is now ready. There was some mistake out there, that's some missing. So this is a slider which having these images one after the other. So this slider is also complete. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Now we will move to the next part, which is the video card, which you see right here. This is a video card. Basically how to make this. So this is very simple. Before that, let me take any sort of questions you have here. 17 people are watching the stream. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. You can copy paste bro is एक approval में issue आ रहा है. Waiting on Google to review your domain. Love from Australia. So thanks you. So Ezoic will take some time to approve your website as well as Google AdSense. So you should wait at least 2-3 weeks. After that they will automatically approve. So there is nothing to worry about it. So basically now guys, we will now have the uh, add a new section here which is called as the video section. So for that, after this section is complete, carousel container, after this guys we will have the video card section. So div video card container, div video card. So here we will have a simple image which is images slash disney.png, and we will give it a class of video card image. You can see that. After this we will show a simple video which is present inside videos folder disney.mp4. So basically it will be mute by default, loop, and the class will be card video. That's it. So we need to repeat it uh, three times more, or 5 times, sorry. So now there will be 5 cards available here. If you refresh it, this is all the HTML which is there. So this is just the 5 images which are there, 1 2 3 4 5. So now we need to stack up all these video cards in the horizontal way. How we can do this? So just go to Hotstar dot uh, let me open my visual. So if you're watching it for the very first time guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So if any sort of comments are there, please also go write the comment as well. So now we need to style this. So now to style this, we will simply say we will move to the hotstar.css file, and basically here we will write the style. So video card container, and first of all we will say the position will be relative, and the width will be 92%. Margin will be auto, uh, height will be 10 view height. Display we will change to flex. So basically it will be now appearing here side by side. Margin from the bottom position we will say it is 20 pixel, and justify content space between. So this will be appearing right after the other. Here you can see that. So basically after this we need to target each video card. So here we will say the position is relative. Minimum width we will calculate using this calculate formula, which is 100% divided by 5 minus 10 pixel. So width again we will calculate by using the same formula, which is 100% minus 5 minus 10 pixel. Height will be 100%. Border radius will be 5 pixel. Overflow will be hidden. Background will be this, which is 030b17. So now guys we will see that now it is successfully styled here. It is appearing right after the other 1 2 3 4 5. So now it is looking good. After this we will target the each class, which is video card image, and also the video class. So here we will give the width and the height to 100%, object fit to cover. So now you can see you can see that. Let me also start a poll, guys. Just participate inside this poll. Uh, which programming? Uh, I think uh, which programmer, uh, which country has best programmers? So let me tell you which country has better programmers. So I will give the options: India, United States. Then I will add new option, which is Russia and China. So these are the four countries that I have told you guys. So just tell me in the comment section which countries has the best programmers. You can participate in this poll. So the poll is live here. So as I now build this, so now you can see we will target the card video class. Position is absolute, and when we hover onto the video card class and also to the video card image, you will need to display none. So what will happen when you hover into this? This needs to be changed here like this. So now you can see the video is showing here. So we need to animate this video. So for animating it, we will go back to our Hotstar.js. We will write the JavaScript. So here we will say video cards is dot document dot query selector all, and here we will simply say that video card, and after this we will say video cards dot for each video card we will simply say for each item we will say we need to add a item add event listener. So when we move your mouse over, basically this is the mouse over extension here. Please hit the like button and subscribe the channel as well, guys. So let video item dot children one, we'll say video dot play. So now basically if you hover onto your mouse, the video will play here like this. And also one more event listener we will apply to it of item dot add event listener mouse leave. So when the mouse leave also, then also we need to pause the video. So now if you see, if I hover onto the mouse, the video is still playing. So when I need to leave this mouse, we will say let video item dot children one and video dot pause. That's it. Sorry, video dot pause. So that's it. This is the video card section is also complete, guys. You can see that. Lastly section, we have the next section here, which is recommended for you, all this section. If you see, this is the section I'm talking about, recommended popular movies. So the HTML is pretty much the same, guys, inside this. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So here we look, 13 votes are there. India is dominating with 54%, US has 31%, China has 15%, and Russia has 0%. So after this we'll simply say, so this is all that you need, guys. So if I move to my index.html, this is a section popular movies and recommended movies. So just need to copy this and paste it here after this section. So you can see that all these images are now showing here. So now basically inside your sorry, after this paste it. So now we need to style this, so go to hotstar.css and basically we will now target the title class. Simply target the title class, paste these styles. Let me explain you. Color is equal to white. You will now see. Something is wrong here. Sorry. Now you can see color has been changed to white. Movies list, basically if you do this, basically it will be having a width of 100%. You can now see this is the popular movies. This we need to change the card container. This is the actual one. So if you do this now, the position is relative. Now you can see that it has its own scroll bar. We will now target the individual card class like this. So like this, card image like this. Just paste it here. So this is the popular movies. This is the buttons that is there. So if you see here, let me include the files here. So basically this is a clone, guys, that we developed here. If I now refresh it, your clone will be completed here. You can see this is Disney plus Hotstar clone, which is shown here. This is a video card section. This is recommended for you. You can change the images, you can change the text, but the rest of the design, the background colors are the same here. I have shown you. All the source code is given in the description of the video. This is the logo, this is the nav bar section, this is search input field, this is a subscribe button, this is login button, this is the carousel that you see here. All the images are moving inside the direction. You can have your own images, you can have your own text description. This is totally dependent upon you, and you can move the images automatically. Then you have this video card section recommended for you. So in this way you can build out this awesome design, UI design, without using any sort of external framework. It is all built using HTML and CSS. So bro, are you? I'm very fine. Hello, yesterday was found your channel. Good videos, thanks. So please hit the like button, guys, if you're watching it for the very first time. I feel like people are not liking the content. Only 17 likes are there, so increase it to 30 likes, the target likes section. And also subscribe the channel as well if you are new to the channel. And you can ask any sort of questions if you want to ask. I will readily reply to those questions. So after how long it does learn to vanilla JavaScript? So basically vanilla JavaScript is very easy language. It has a very easy syntax, so I don't think so. It only takes 3 months to learn the basics. And if you want to make some applications, you can also watch YouTube videos, buy some Udemy courses, and in about 6 to 8 months you can build advanced applications using such as this one, which is Hotstar clone, YouTube clone, Facebook clone. By using some kind of a database, you can build out applications. No, it is developed using pure CSS and JavaScript. It is not developed using Node.js or React framework. It is built using pure HTML and CSS. Yeah, I teach Python, PHP, Node.js, React, Angular, Vue.js. All these technologies I know. So basically, if you are watching it for the very first time, please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. I do daily streams, basically 7 to 8 times per day. So you will get these awesome live streams, awesome videos for completely free. So there is no fee to subscribe it. So I will highly urge you, please participate in the poll, subscribe the channel and also hit the red subscribe button. I also have a blog website. If I show you the traffic here, you will be very surprised to look at the traffic here. It is increasing. You can see how much traffic is there in real time. So this is the traffic you can see here. All the countries, all the locations, we are getting some kind of traffic here. India, Sri Lanka, Australia, you can see that. Sir, have you done video on how to make login and create account to specific accounts? Uh, which video? I haven't. Are you talking about login system, registration system? I haven't done that video, but in the future I will definitely work on that and try to replicate it. So basically, can you tell me, guys, if you are joining it from suggested videos, if you are watching this content, if you are uh, viewing it from the suggested videos, coming from suggested videos, are YouTube is suggesting my live stream in the right hand side corner of the screen where you're watching your videos? So if it is suggesting that, then that's a very good thing for my channel because it is search. Okay, you are searching the content. That's it. It's very good that you're searching the content. The videos are popping in of mine. So already from this past 10-15 days, it has a great reach. So I have got the formula to grow on YouTube. It is just live streaming. So you non-stop live streaming on YouTube. If you do it on a consistent basis, then obviously YouTube will promote it. There is no option for YouTube to not promote it. I have seen your offline videos. This is the first time live on your channel. Yeah, before that I was not into that much of live streaming. I do it live streaming, but not to this level. I watched it full 30 minutes. Very good content. So thank you very much, Matrista. Can you tell me, viewers who are joining it, You can name your countries, where are you from, and what you do. I am a blogger and YouTuber, full-time blogger and YouTuber. Can you also tell me where are you from, joining in, and also what you do? So, Madrista, India. I think most of the viewers are from India. There are some foreign viewers as well, from foreign countries as well. So Indian students. So yes. That's good to see people joining it. I'm a mixed reality developer. Oh, okay, mixed reality. Yash is saying that joined just now, suggested by YouTube, Coder Bhavi. So if you're joining it for the very first time, guys, this is the programming channel. I do daily live streams on this channel 7 to 8 times, so you will get these awesome videos, awesome live streams, complete projects such as Facebook clone, YouTube clone. So subscribe the channel and also hit the like button as well. So I teach programming from scratch, and all the advanced projects such as job oriented projects such that you will love. So definitely subscribe to it if you're joining it, Yash and Coder Bhavi. So subscribe it and also like the content. So basically on your screen you can see it is a subscriber goal which is reached up to 32 subscribers. So the goal is to reach 100 from this stream. So definitely subscribe the channel as well. Is there any chance you can provide content on Three.js in future? Yeah, okay, I will definitely make it some kind of a game or some kind of animation inside Three.js. I made this live stream where I built solar system using Three.js, so you could definitely check out that live stream. I do it uh, 3 4 days back. So using Three.js I made that solar system. So it's a wonderful library and advanced library as well. So people like to watch offline videos and question answer session and live streams. But I like only live streams. I don't like offline videos. Now live streams are very much fun, like experience just typing live code and taking the appreciation from the viewers, and if you have any sort of doubt you can also ask in the same session. So I don't think so offline videos are fun. Have you completed today's project or is it still going on? Yeah, I completed. You can see we have built this Hotstar UI, Hotstar, that you have loved this website for watching cricket matches, movies, web series. So we have built this interface from scratch. You can also rewind the stream. Basically, this is this image slider, this is the header section, search field, subscribe button, login button. This is the popular movie section, recommended for you. All these sections, which you can see here. So we have built it from scratch. So that's the most important thing to keep in mind. So these are all the videos that are playing here. This is the recommended section, popular movie section. So I think it's a very good image slider. Background colors, you can see how popular is this background color. You can also inspect element and change the background. Totally depends upon you, whichever background you want to do. So you can see that completely you can change the background color, totally depends upon you, which design you like. Similarly, inspect the nav bar section and basically go to Nav Bar, and here you can now change the design like this to green color. It totally depends. You can customize your website, customize the design, look and feel of the website. It is just two three lines of code. You need to customize the colors. You can make a brand new interface. That's so easy to do. Sure, I will rewind the stream and check it out. Yeah, interaction also take place. So, guys, I'm just looking at you are not liking the stream. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. This is a coding channel where I do live streams daily. So please subscribe the channel as well. Yeah, it is completely responsive. Nice work on the animation in Three.js. Is it shaders or simple motion animation? I will make a complete live stream covering Three.js. Don't worry about it, because many people are saying Three.js is a very awesome technology. So I will definitely try to make it. Yeah, it is not fully responsive on mobile devices, but still you can watch it. It is specially done for desktop devices. It is not responsive, as you can see. But you can write media queries for doing this. Just, or you can use a framework such as Bootstrap for mobile first approach. So it is not that. You are doing any job? No, I am full-time blogger and YouTuber. So this is a very awesome job to do. Just upload live streams, just relax and see the analytics part, write blog post, and don't worry about anything. Its future of web is the best. You can see the website traffic also increasing here. You can see how much traffic is coming from India, Turkey. You can see that Turkey visitors, which is Adana and how much you earn from YouTube, asking just. Okay, that's a very good question if you ask Ishan. So from YouTube, from this month only, if I show you, it is crossing almost $500. So let me show you. Previous month, you can see this is 491 in the August, I think. Yeah, still it is one day remaining, so it will cross 500. So you can see this was 2220 and one day is remaining, so I think it will reach up to 520 at least from August. And from blogging I get around 500 as well, so total I think it's around about. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And the best framework, I will definitely choose Bootstrap, because Bootstrap is a very nice framework. Bootstrap, and then Tailwind CSS, because it has got a lot of utility classes, and Bootstrap has a nice system to align items. They have got nice uh, utility classes to align the layouts. What's your blogging channel? Uh, what's your blogging website? I think I mean to say. So codingstructure.com, just put .com. This is the official website where I put blog post. You can just read blog post. So same channel, which is coding section, same website name. So this makes it easier for subscribers and the website visitors to explore the channel and the blog. So that's why it's very much necessary that you put that channel name and the website URL to be the same, because many a times your channel is different. So please hit the like button, guys, subscribe the channel as well. This poll, as you can see, 86 votes have been there. And India is leading with 72%. Which country has best programmers? US is 17%, because majority of the viewers which are watching is from India, so that's why India has best stock image website. I will definitely recommend, there is quite a few which is Unsplash that I use. Unsplash is one of them. Pexels is one of them. So free photography is there. You can download photographs, videos. So royalty you need to give it, or it is not mandatory, but still it is completely free photographs that you can use inside your projects. And I have used in the past, but you can use it. So nice photographs are there. So these are the free ones, which is Pexels and Unsplash. These are the two popular ones. But apart from that, there are also there, but these are the two popular ones, which is there. So, so please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well. So already 31 people watching. Only 28 likes are there. So subscribe the channel. Hit the like button as well. So this is a programming channel. I daily make programming streams related to big websites clone, such as Facebook clone. Someone has subscribed. Thanks for the subscription. So basically this is the programming approach I follow. I make advanced projects such as Facebook clone, YouTube clone, Instagram clone. So in the future videos I will uh, make more videos like this using technologies such as React, Next.js, Angular, all these technologies. So you can see how much traffic is coming here from Senegal, Sierra Leone, which is Senegal. I think it's an African country. Yeah. You can see that. Let me again create a next poll, guys, which I think it's related to cricket. If you can see here, which will win T20 World Cup. If you watch cricket, guys, I will definitely uh, so just answer this question. I will have four teams. In First of all, I will put here New Zealand. Then I will have India. Then obviously Australia will be there because they are hosting the World Cup. So then we will have the fourth team. Either it can be England. Sorry, England. These are the four popular teams, which are the most obvious ones. Just participate in this poll and tell me which will be winning the T20 World Cup in Australia. So if you have, I'm currently learning web dev using Node.js. What do suggest I should have to complete it? I think you should definitely invest some time learning React.js. React is a very popular framework when it comes to jobs, and followed by Angular. Angular is a complete framework, so React is just a library. But in order to learn Angular, you need a complete set of 6 months because it has got a lot of concept. Even I am not comfortable with Angular. It is a very tough framework to learn, but still React is very easy as compared to Angular. React is the library to go, many documentation, many libraries, user support is there. So obviously React.js is the way to go, and you should definitely invest some time in React.js. Frameworks are also there, which is Vue.js is also good, Next.js is also good. React Native if you want to do mobile development. Obviously uh, React Native is the way. Make a video on Kaboom JS, please. What is Kaboom JS? I don't know. I've heard the name first time. Let me search Kaboom JS. What is Kaboom? Oh, sorry, it's game programming. I don't do game programming a lot, but still, there are various libraries which are there for game development. I, for games, you need to have a good brain to design, but in designing, I lack very much. That's why I'm just learning CSS now to design some of the interfaces. But for the game programming, you should have a good math as well, because for the logic, there are a lot of game engines out there with the help of which you can create games, but still, if you want to make basic games, there are a lot of frameworks available. One such framework I used is Phaser. Phaser, I like it. It's a very good framework, Phaser. If you see, it's open source HTML5, desktop and mobile. You can also make mobile games as well. So it's completely free, and it has got a great documentation. Facebook instant games, texture packer, all these games it can make. One is Phaser 3 is also available. It has also got a book as well. You can purchase this book, and 110 pages are there, so great documentation is there inside this. So if you want to go for web game development, I will definitely recommend this library. A lot more to offer. So you can see the real-time views, guys, which is for this video. So this is browse feature and suggested videos. These are the two sections by which a lot of traffic can come to a YouTube channel, because people which are subscribed to a particular YouTube channel, they are uh, very much, let's suppose you have subscribed to a particular channel, you like the videos. So YouTube will show you more and more videos of that particular channel in the future as well if you have liked that channel. So that's the logic of recommendations. Many of the people I know have switched to app development using Flutter and development. Should I try or stick with web dev? This totally depends upon you, which interests you have. Either you want to make web applications or mobile applications. If you ask me, then totally this is your own choice. But I prefer like both the things. If you want to do both the things, it's totally free. You can also develop mobile applications using the same concept of web development inside React Native. React Native is the framework to go. But Flutter is also good. Flutter also makes cross-platform apps, but React Native makes it easy if you're a web developer. If you know JavaScript, then if you know React.js, then React Native makes it very much easy to develop mobile applications. It is very much easy to set up because inside Visual Studio, and it makes it very much easy to uh, develop web applications. I will definitely make some live streams, some tutorials on this channel related to React Native. But for that, you need to first of all master React.js. So as I already told you, React.js, Kotlin as well. But Kotlin is, I don't have experiences in Kotlin. I have developed applications in Java, and for before when I was in, I used to develop Android applications. I use Java, but I don't have experience in Kotlin, so I can't say much about that. But React Native is the way. It's very Once I used it, I can tell you from my experience, React Native is quite good. A lot of libraries, a lot of documentation is given, so that's why. Uh, Bro, how do you find size and color of components? Which components you're talking about? Which components you're talking about, Py2Cake? If you're asking a website, then obviously I just right click inspect element basically and take the CSS and just detect which colors are using inside this framework. So that's the approach I follow. So let's suppose you want to find out color of this interface. So simply right click inspect element and basically just right click, double click, and here you will see all the colors which are used. This is a text color, which is this one. Let's suppose this color. Basically, this is the way that I use. This is not valid for every website. If it is a complex website, something like this one, the background color is not shown. But for most of the basic websites, this approach works. Just right click inspect it and you will get the theme and the colors which is used for that design. So I will definitely make that API video, don't worry about it. You can see I'm just so much busy designing these interfaces, so one day I will definitely make it. I think today or yes, uh, today. If today is not possible, then tomorrow though I will obviously make that. Let me end this poll, guys, and create a new poll. So let me ask you, which is the best batsman in modern, or which is the best batsman in cricket today? Just for today, not all time. In today wise, today the players which are playing right now. Let me first of all write Kane Williamson, which is from New Zealand. The second one, let me write here Virat Kohli from India. Then I will write here Babar Azam. This is from Pakistan. And the next one is Steve Smith. So just tell me which you think. Joe Root I am just neglecting because only 4 options we can pass, so that's why. These are the players which play all the four formats. Joe Root doesn't play T20 cricket, so that's why. Just tell me which you think is the best one. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So in this channel, I make regular live streaming videos related to programming and web development. So I stream up to 8 to 10 streams per day. So you will get high quality videos, high quality streams related to programming, such as Facebook clone, YouTube clone, Instagram clone, in JS Angular. So all these videos you will get. So you first of all need to subscribe the channel and also hit the like button. So how to make multiple components as data fetch from API. Which how to make multiple components as data fetch. So you can implement that in JavaScript, React.js. Totally depends upon you which API you are fetching the data from. You can use the fetch API for fetching the data. So you can see Kane Williamson is leading the poll here with 60% vote. Kohli is on 40%. Nav Bar and Steve Smith is on 0%.